All right. We see Outlaws with... I don't know if they're actually going to run out on this.
Oh, excuse me.
Let's see what comps they actually run out on. All right, they got the TP. Both teams with the TP play.
Round one, capture the objective.
Is happy swap or is happy stay? Okay, so both teams are exactly the same. So both teams do the TP strat. So actually like a mirror on either side. Spitfire does have the SIG though. Outlaws have the Matrix. So Outlaws will win if they can engage like faster if they drop on high ground or if they drop from low ground, because they can just like Matrix engage, and then Spitfire have a little bit better like sustained poke because they have the extra shield by SIG and the extra like SIG damage from a distance. So Spitfire will win from distance, but if Outlaws can get close, then they definitely have the advantage here. So Outlaws are just playing this like left side, not taking the fight up top right, and then once they drop, then they'll probably look for an engage here. So both teams just, you know, playing their comps right. So now they dropped. KSF is taking some poke out. Okay, so he's got healed up now. But it's not like once everybody else drops, you probably see him take like a hard engage, or at least I think they probably should. I think the Outlaws need to look for a wall engage. Okay, now they're looking for a wall, doing the engage here. Let's watch John Goose POV. Ooh, kill. That's a Lucio and McCree. Well, that's huge. Oh, getting kind of low though, taken out by Hottie. That's really early window. I with a big flank. Oh. Nice. Oh, he runs right into the fire strike. Tragic. But that was a good ulti by the good team fight by the Outlaws, like waiting for them to drop and then taking engage there. Maybe it could have done like a little bit faster, but they ended up playing it how they wanted to. If the Spitfire just played the rest of their team, like played high ground and just left their ride maybe be like bait, then it probably would have been a little bit better because they had way better like sustain and like slow pokes. So Spitfire taking the point contest here. Good ulti by Happy. Drago does have his slam. Let's go take a look. Oh, he tries to go for a fire strike and get slammed by Hottie. Well, he's frozen now, so we can get a big slam. They're all frozen, so good ult discipline not to use it. Because I saw the opportunity. I would have been like, yo bro, I'm pressing Q, man. That's like a 4-man. Let's make a highlight reel play. So that's a good mail ulti by KSF there. They got like 3 or 4. Outlaws are resetting high ground. They have Shatter and Diva Bomb. Spitfire have High Noon, May ulti. So probably see Spitfire, when they take point, they'll probably just do High Noon just to force them off. And then when they get close, Blaz, they'll probably do Wall, May ulti. You kind of have to do like a Diva Bomb and Shatter play just to try and counteract those ults. There's the High Noon going on to point. Actually catches out Crimzo, so that's actually really bad for the Outlaws. They kind of just lose this. They have to kite back. Probably would not want to see any ultimates invested here since they have no heals. Yeah, they're just kind of backing out, playing main. So you're like, yo, editor, clip that. Down 4, Scruto column. Yeah, exactly. You know, nobody needs to know. People just want to see the big plays. Damn, Spitfire ulting in their spawn. Okay. That's probably pretty smart. They get the cleanup here. They build a little bit more like ultis. So that was a smart push. Smart push, smart push. So Outlaws going out the left side. Now they do have High Noon. Now Happy can probably use his High Noon when they're looking to push out here. Blaz does have his Mailty, so we'll probably see Wall Mailty. There's High Noon to try and stop. Good flash bang. A hybrid. There's a bomb to try and counteract their ultis. Jangu does have his slam here. Doesn't connect on anything, but they've already killed 3. There's a window just to force them back. And I'm not sure if I really like that window. It doesn't get much value. They definitely could have taken points and like used it up here, but I think he just did that to push off. But Oh, that's actually a big boot by Juby. Big boop. Look, dude, if you're gonna back up, I think you got to make sure you can touch. So that was a good boop. They probably definitely needed to split up their touching spots, like one person go from right or left, because backing up like that, they just Charlie Ninered. That's only be for Overwatch 2. Yeah, definitely not the definitely could have used that one. So going to the next one, we'll take a look at the Symmetra things for all you DPS players. This is what you need to do on all these like Koth maps. You go Sim and you TP out. Sometimes you don't even stay on the hero, so we'll see if they stay on the hero. Look at that. They swap, bang. Now they're back to go, and your team is all the way, all this extra space. So always make sure you do that. Let's see. So the Outlaws have Hanzo, Mei. Spitfire have the Symmetra Mei. If they play slow enough and Happy can get like some picks, I think the Outlaws can win. Because Hanzo does a little bit more damage. I think mid fight then Spitfire. I think slow Outlaws win. Like fast and like mid, I think Spitfire probably win because of the Symmetra. But I think if you wait enough time, then Happy will eventually get a pick here. So Outlaws are cutting back out main. They're playing a little slow, letting Hanzo Happy get set up. So you see they're not really taking a hard engage. Now Spitfire push the advantage here. So they're playing the comp how they need to. Piggy does get the pick onto their BAP, so that's huge. Now it's just kind of cleanup mode. Outlaws just had a way better defense hole there, like because Spitfire had to push into like their choke point. So it's pretty smart by the Outlaws not engaging here, playing back. So it permits Spitfire know they have to try and take a fast engage because of Hanzo, and by pushing here they're out of like their supports LOS and forces BAP to go into a bad spot. So I think that was really good good positioning by the Outlaws. Is Sig any good? Yeah, Sig good. It depends on like how you're playing your comps, right? So Sig's better for like, you know, poke comps that you're playing like mid-range. Like if you're doing like a hard engaged comp, then you probably want to do like Diva because you can matrix healed and all that other stuff. So Sig's in a decent spot depending on what your comp asks for. So here Outlaws have their window. Crimzo probably uses window from, is he main? Yeah, Crimzo definitely uses window probably like right here as they're pushing through, like probably like right now. Stronger does have his shatter, and that's kind of it. Yeah, I think Outlaws just win this fight for sure. And then Ripa has his ulti coming up as well. There's the window, there's a good wall to try and block it off by Blase. So that's what you always want to do as a Mei. When you see that, just do that. Now Spitfire kind of have an advantage here with their window. There's window flux, and they can just shoot them as they're coming up top. That's huge. Happy coming up with his Hanzo ult. Ooh, good counter ult by Piggy here. Get the flip. Oh, the dragon! Yo, the Happy clutch dragon. Oh, dude, he's. Yo, he was just warming up his legs. That's all it was, guys. He was just doing some tactical crouching here. He was a little sore. Simply built different. Yeah, Happy honestly clutched that fight for sure with that dragon there. And that's honestly pretty huge because now if they lose that fight, Spitfire probably get close to like 40-50, but now they invested all their ults and now Outlaws still have an ult advantage. Plus now they have their percentage going into probably like close to last fight territory. So honestly, like this play by Happy here was like super clutch into setting them up for at least this this next fight. A really important move there. So going to this fight, Django has his Shattered Beats. I probably see Blase trying to hard engage with the May wall onto Mailty here, and then Hybrid will probably just do a wall onto point, probably to block off like Happy, honestly. Maybe like wall like that way. Make sure you can't get value. There's the wall. Hey, it's actually like it's like kind of close. Kind of close what we wanted. Just shatter onto Piggy. Happy gets killed, so that's just Spitfire having a lot more ultimates. Outlaws didn't really use anything. It's close to that last fight territory here, so now the Outlaws have their Mailty. They probably just wall Mailty. I'm gonna look for Slam. There's Engage, there's Window. Mailty, Case has to look for his Mailty here. Oh, he still hasn't used it. Hold it on for like a good while. Guess I don't really need it. Happy's just doing work. Alright, well. I see they didn't even need it to win. They just won the neutral fight. Nice. Good for the Outlaws. Just better. Now we head over into Gibraltar. Houston up 1-0. I feel like the tanks have so much pressure on them in comp games. Tanks do have a bunch of... It goes like both ways. Like if you see in like this game, like every role kind of like plays a point. Like the backline, as long as they're playing together, like literally can do so much. The tanks still do a lot, and the DPS can still be like oppressive. So each role, if played correctly, has a lot of value, but you have to, you're kind of like banked off of their other roles as well to like do their job. You know, like support's only as good as on a comp, like, you know, you're farming for nano, then you use value out of auto nades, or you're playing a little bit slower, getting Zarya high energy, or you're playing around like Ryan for shatter or something. So definitely like each role has a good value, but it's hard to like solo carry because you need other people to do well. How many Overwatch consecrators do the Outlaws have now? They have 4. Me, Lord Enzo, Lucia Firefly, and Bust the Duck. All from like the most wanted competition. So here's a good spot for the Outlaws here. They're just playing the high ground, force them, because if they want to try and get up here, that's kind of just like free zaps. And plus the healers will have to push through this like tight corridor to get heals. So as long as they just play here, then they're an LOS, but looks like they're just alphaing the freak up and they get to kill the Brig. Yeah, they took that fight like 5v6 and still won. Did they get like a nade? Oh, they get a big anti. Okay. Okay. So that's why I was like trying to figure out why they engaged there. But Crimzo got a big anti. You can see from the top, and 3 anti. So then after they see that anti, then they hard engage. Okay, so that was a big anti by Crimzo, forcing that. If they don't get that anti there, then I don't think they push that. Definitely not something you just jump into. So that was a good anti by Crimzo there. See, so going to the next fight, they're just holding high ground, so this is super good for the Outlaws. Spitfire kind of have to like try and get through Zarya energy, so Hadi probably should just like jump, get bubble, and then probably just like fall off or something, because they need to try and push cart and somehow get Zarya charged. It's right here, KSF just holding point, which is pretty strong, and they can just give him the packs. He kind of can do what he wants. This is just good positioning here. Tiger jumps over the top, getting close to his primal. So you can take the aggressive jump there, get the kill on a hybrid, so that kind of just like forces their whole fight back. So now they just reset high grounds, not doing anything dumb. good discipline by the Outlaws here. We do see, so they have Nano, Primal, and Pulse, so we'll probably see Nano onto the Jongu, and he'll probably just go deep to try and kill one of these two. And then Spitfire is going to Nano their Monkey onto the support. So knowing this is going to happen, like you'll probably just, these two are always going to stick together, probably kite back once they hear the Nano. Same with Spitfire, but those are the plays that are going to happen. Oh, Happy gets taken out. They'll still probably engage with this though. They can still get value. Let's see. There's the Nano from Hottie. As he just not using the Nano onto Jongu there. I definitely think they could have still engaged with the Nano onto Jongu to try and get value, but they're just going. They're going full on raid boss mode with the breaks. I guess we can take a look at this. I still think they could have kept Jongu alive there. Let's see. Jake just get the knock. I got bubbled. They Nano Jake to keep him alive. Now we can just be raid boss. Jake falls off, so that's a little bit of probably miscommunication with Piggy. Piggy ends up falling because of that. Jongu's still here with his Primal though. F6 out. Happy. Honestly, I think I'll just need to do like a soft reset. Not contest card or anything. Yeah, it looks like they're just not engaging cards, so this is good. Once they can get together, Jongu, Jake will probably rally on their engage. Probably if Hottie jumps, you'll probably see Jake rally. Probably like pre-fight or just drop down. Yeah, that's probably what he'll do. He needs to try and keep Crimzo alive, but he also doesn't want to like get wrecked on. I think maybe he just stops. He jumps up. There's the rally on the jump. KSF's trying to just do Tracer duels. They're trying to contest Payload here. Jongu goes deep because you know he has Primal Rage. Let's see here. Let's watch the Primal. Bang. Oh no. Oh, F. Oh god. That's a feels bad, man. Getting slept into a high noon? Yeah, that's no fun. Is the same Jake uses DPS? Yeah. This is the Jake Rat. Jake Rat's playing the support. So you and Jongu play the same heroes? Yeah. Exactly, he's a main tank, I'm a main tank.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
We took killed Ripper somehow. Let's see. Okay, so going to this next fight, they have Nano. You'll probably see engage with Nano from Nano Jongu. Probably try and kill the supports or hybrid. This is good by the Outlaws to not give them much space. On second point on Gibraltar, it's really, really important that you take control of ship, because whoever takes control of ship pretty much wins. So smart by the Spitfire to like try and push their advantage and try and take the high grounds, but it's literally just these two tanks up here. I don't know where their healer is. In spawn still. Oh shit. Oh yeah, because he died. Oh yeah, this is really bad for Spitfire, because they can't really hold this high ground here without getting low, and he has to jump off, and then now Outlaws take ship, and now they have the advantage on the map. So getting that kill, because getting that kill on Rip is actually pretty huge, because it's like, look at all the space that the Outlaws have. Like, they have to push through these choke points, and there's no real like LOS to even like shoot the supports, and they can just go wherever they want. And then KSF's just going to be down here doing Shack, so it's kind of like a Tracer battle. Which Tracer is better, but then Jake's there just to pack KSF, so this is really good positioning by the Outlaws here. Jongu gets a kill. There's the Nano onto Jongu, so we'll just take a look at this. Ooh, he gets grabbed though on the engage. Primal after. Go monkey, go! Okay, so that's just putting in the work. Oh, just pummeled into a corner. Oh, Jax gets the better end of this. Still have control of high ground though, which is important. But Spitfire have to try and take control of it. Shaq gets a kill on a Crimzo, forces the Outlaws back. And I'll just take this pretty much like the same exact positioning before. They have KSF contesting carts, so nobody can really push it, and then the rest of them are trying to take this high ground. So what's going on? We're just doing a Vod review of the Outlaws versus Spitfire match. So this is good positioning. The Outlaws do have their grab. That's like the only thing they have. They have rally coming up as well. Spitfire will probably do like a rally engage, probably high noon out off the bridge to try and force them back. Maybe they need to try and do something with high noon because they definitely need a rally engage. Jake will probably just counter it, and then Piggy Gates probably just look for a grab. There's the rally engage. Jake doesn't have his as yet. There's the rally to counter it, and there's grabbing everything. There you go. Now let's just had. There's a really big grab by Piggy there. Big grab by the Piggies. A huge. Let's watch it. They just stopped their whole push. That's smart. Now they're just gonna reset to get high ground again. So after you win the fight, always reset high grounds. Really breaks down so my small brain can to comprehend it. I try to, man, because I've been there. I had to try and learn when I was in contenders doing this by myself. So if anything, if it helps any of you guys, then you know it's still fun because I still like can learn positioning and stuff, and I just do this in my comp games as well. So it does both. So always reset high ground on this map. Always want the high grounds. Spitfire have the high noon still, so to get them off high ground, you'll probably see them high noon out here just to force them off so they can take space, because if they just try and walk this, they're just gonna get spammed out 100%. Is KSF in spot? Okay, KSF is dueling down there, so he doesn't even have a chance for a pulse bomb. So both teams will probably high noon, and then hybrid will high noon to try and cross. But John Grimes is primal, so there's a high noon to try and stop it. There's a bubble onto Jongu. Oh. Wait, how did the high noon get stopped? Let me see. I thought that Jongu might have died there because he got stuck in the corner. Except does nutty play. Guess I gets kill on his Shax. It'll just last long enough. Okay. He just doesn't. He shoots a little bit earlier. So that was a good counter by Happy here. So that was Spitfire's chance pretty much to try and push that, but Jongu did a good jump engage with bubble, survived, and then cut it back to the corner, not taking the brunt of it. So it was actually a really smart move by Jongu there. Comes with the kill on the Shax. Happy with the kill on the Hottie. So now is the nano. Throws it on Jongu. Always just give it to the monkey. It's a lot of damage and it doesn't miss. Good kill onto the Kree. Jongu looks like he's getting. Oh, that's actually really big heals. Alright, you said watch KSF. Let's see it. Can use some healing. Let's attack. Alright. Hybrid from. Ooh, Hybrid gets KSF. Happy has his high noon. We'll probably end up seeing him use high noon here to try and stop their push. Those are really good high noon here. And force them back. Does it connect anything? No. Oh, nice. Nice flashbang kill there. Jongu has his primal again. And see, this is why Nano Wing Monkey is so important. Because every single fight, Jongu has built a primal. And it's pretty much because you get Nano, you build like 70% of your primal. And then it's literally just you farming a little bit more. And then you can like hard engage with it. It just gives you so much more like power as a monkey player, knowing that you can dive their backline and then not feed. Because you just have your primal to do like a, you know, play onto their backline, and they have to try and everybody turns around, otherwise their supports are dead. So it's super important as a monkey player to always try and get as much value till you get your primal, and then you can go for a really aggressive play. So rally comes out, Piggy just grab nano. There's a nano onto Jongu again. His primal just ended, so that's just an easy kill into the support. Yeah, and then from here it's just kind of clean up. So that was a good retake by the Outlaws there. Appreciate the follows, guys. Welcome to the stream.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
Switching sides. Assemble your heroes. So here we go. Let's look at the cap. Okay, so they have Symmetra, Tracer. Where's Creature Tracer? I don't think Happy's actually going to stay on Symmetra. He's probably just going to TP them either to this high ground or maybe up here. There's no way he stays on Sim, I don't think. Not really good on Gibraltar. But probably just TP to high ground so then the supports can be there. But their comp is probably just diving at some bubbles. Okay, yeah, there's TP. Okay, yeah, let's just get supports high ground. Who are the powerhouse teams this season? Outlaws, Shock, I think what? Hunters, Fusion. I think like at the top of like the list on either side. Justice, I think, is supposed to be pretty good too as well. Okay, so there's actually a really smart move by the Outlaws to teleport their supports high ground here, because they know they pretty much just having KSF push payload. Taking the high ground kind of just like saves a bunch of times. Yo, Turtle, thank you so much for the 13 months. Well, welcome back. I appreciate it. Hey, can I get some hearts in the chat for Nocturnal? Yeah, it just saves a lot more time than having them have to rotate and take poke. They just get up here. They take the high ground, and then now they can kind of just take a lot of space. Happy's on the Widow now, so he'll probably just... Are they allowed to do this Widow spot in Overwatch League, or is that like called a glitch spot, so you're not allowed to? Because I know that's like a Widow spot, but I don't think you're not allowed to use like bug spots in Overwatch League. But what's up, all? Right here, they're just having KSF Jongu contest card, try to be the ones pushing it, while everyone else is just... Oh, this is a pretty good setup by Jake and Happy. Jake's just shielding for Happy, and then Happy can look for the picks here. So imagine just being able to snipe like this. You have a shield, nobody, zero fear of death here. I'll be your shield, boys. All I need is a brig, and then if Tracer tries to jump on him, then he's safe there. They end up trading on a players here. Jongu's still pushing the cart with them three, so this is just good cart push. Now they're rotating back high ground, so they want to take this, play in Happy's LOS. So this is smart. It's not like overextending, playing under. They go back in high ground in LOS of the DPS. It's the same thing with like healing. You always want to play in LOS of your healers, so it's the same with DPS. So just always keep that in mind, like where your DPS are positioned, where your healers are positioned here, and then playing accordingly. So there's the nano onto Hottie since they got nano early. You'll probably see nano onto Jongu here pretty soon. So there's a oh, that's a big boot by Kelix to stop their nano push. Happy gets a kill onto Shax, was the big. Jongu still wants to go in though. He has nano or primal here, so he can probably kill the supports. I guess he goes for Kree. I guess this is a pretty smart move still. I think either one works. I think if he went for the supports, he probably would have got the kill there since the brig and we were together, but nonetheless it was still pretty good. Engaged by the Outlaws there. Now it's kind of just kind of the cleanups. Ooh, KSF with a plus one to Jake. Oh, and the Spitfire actually hold this off. Wait, maybe not. KSF be popping off. What's with the Water Redemption? Are you playing in a team? No, I'm just doing VOD reviews of the Overwatch League matches. We'll get some comp in after this series is done. Alright, so they're still on the Widow Tracer. So they want to take this fight like a little bit slow, get Happy in a position to get value, and then they can try and look for an engage. Hopefully Happy doesn't get jumped on. Spitfire do have the rally for an engage plus grab, so definitely have an advantage in this fight. I think he's coming up with his grab, so it's kind of just be grab versus grab on the engages. But they definitely want to try and take this blue box high ground. There's walls, forces them back. It's pretty good. Now they can try and take this extra space. There's a grab by Piggy. Oh, that's actually a really big grab. There's a counter grab. But from the rally and the nano, Spitfire actually get the better of that engage, but that was a really good counter engage by Spitfire there.
60 seconds remaining.
Do you usually do VODs and educational videos? I usually play comp, but like once a week I'll do it of the Outlaws matches. So once a week we'll go both of Outlaws matches that were that week, and then the rest of it is just comp. And then on my YouTube I'll have like gameplay, like VOD reviews and stuff like that of like a game that I had that just explains like positioning and like what I was thinking. So the YouTube is definitely more of like educational side, and this is like 1 day a week kind of thing on Twitch, that like educational content. But and when I'm playing comp, it's still like kind of educational because it's still explains some stuff. Okay, so they don't have nano yet. They might want to play a little bit slower, get nano, and then Jungkook can like hard engage, but looks like they need to try and take a fight here. Jungkook's playing behind. He'd probably look to jump their backline with Primal. Hadi is his Primal as well, so he's already going deep onto the backline here. Poor Crimzo and Jake. But that's kind of what they have. So both monkeys be looking for the backlines here. It's a good counter engage. Crimzo ends up falling though, so this fight's kind of over. Oh, maybe not. Not with the kill on a shot. Oh, wait, they C9 it? Oh my. Damn. That's huge. that is huge. That one was not looking good, and they just C9 the point. That actually kind of won him that there from Jonggu. Yeah, I don't think they win that fight if they don't get that C9 there. Then Happy's now just popping off. Wait, Happy just juked his ass. Wait, yeah, wait. Yo, Hattie's like, bro, where the fuck did he go? You have a good night, Jelani? Look at this. Hattie jumps up like, bro, where'd the Widow go? Oh shit. That's great, man. AceOFSpades Overwatch League in the future. Right now I'm just doing content, just a content creator for the Outlaws. So right now there's no Overwatch League. Yep, no matter what rank you are, there's always the C9s. Okay, so I've kind of popped on. Oh, big. Wait, this is the play you want me to see? Okay, here we go. Okay, KSF POV. Let's see this. Okay, so Outlaws take the fights, and now they're trying to take high ground. So you can see, we'll just pause this real quick. That right when the Outlaws win, all of them are trying to take high ground because controlling this super important on the ship. taking high ground on ship is like the most important thing on this. Getting second point, if you don't control this, you lose, and that's why Spitfire couldn't push it all the way, because they didn't ever take control of the high ground. So Outlaws, knowing that, they're all rotating right side. Junggu, KSF already up here, so this is really smart positioning by the Outlaws here. So there's walls by Havi, that's pretty good, so they can see where that is. Good engage by Junggu. Go by KSF just to get orange pulse bomb for free. Oh, that's a good stun by Jake there. Good follow by KSF. Wait, the boop actually got on power out. Oh, and the pulse. That's fat. Oh my. Oh my, dude. Look at this. Can I? There's like, it's like a slow-mo, dude. The boop by Zarya, I think, booped him up. Like, that's just a random, like, unlucky chance, but KSF really made the most of it. Yeah, dude. Holy shit. Actual just big brain, dude. Like, hey. Holy fuck. It definitely was not, he definitely did not try, but he made the best of it when he did fly up there though. Damn. That's actual fucking massive. Huge KSF play, huge clutch, and then now Outlaws win. So then throughout this whole series, it's more about like Outlaws had a way better positioning, controlled the high grounds, took like smart engages. That's kind of why they won this round, and but kind of better like team composition. Like they played their comps well, like when to disengage, re-engage. That's why they get paid the big bucks. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoyed the VOD reviews. Hopefully it was helpful. That's it for the Overwatch League VOD reviews today.